Hey guys, I just jumped on this morning to kind of vent and talk a little bit um, concerning just being faced, with the virus and the holiday season and family and people making um, the decision to gather in spite of being asked not to. And like, how do you deal with people who feel like or just kind of put you in this on the spot to make you feel like you did a disservice by not just coming and wearing a mask and gloves and thinking that you would be okay um, in gathering, and by saying, well, we take risk every day. We go to the store, we go to work, we go to the doctor, go get something to eat, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, true enough, we do. We do make those decisions daily to go out and take that risk. But I think that it's a difference in taking a risk when you're going to take care of a necessity, like you have to work, you have to eat, you have to go to the doctor. But having to gather for dinner is something that I feel like can be postponed. I just don't understand the sense of urgency that people are putting on. Oh, I have to. We're gonna do this. This gonna be. I have experienced a loss that was so sudden with a lady that I held dear to my heart. That was a prominent lady in the church that I was raised in, and I just recently heard that she was sick. I want to say not even a full, if it's been a full week, it's like right at a full week. And she passed away from COVID. And that death really, really, really put COVID into perspective for me. Not that I took COVID lightly at all, because I do have lupus, and I do have asthma. So I have a severely compromised immune system and even worse than compromised lungs. So I cannot afford to get this virus, y'all. Um, and it's hard for me to wrap my head around people who know this, not only just about me, but about other people that's in the family that are may not have as many medical conditions that I have, but are over a certain threshold, over a certain age, and you still feel that is a requirement or that is a need that you have to gather. I just don't understand. And then to throw the risk everyday factor up as a ploy to make you feel like, well, you do it any other time, like why can't you do it for a family? I mean, it's just like, why would you put those type of stipulations on people when they're just trying to be alive, to see another day, to be with their family another day, to make it to Christmas? Well, hell, to make it to next week, to make it to next week. Why would you be so small minded that you would disregard something so serious and to put those type of those type of for lack of a better, if you to put those type of remarks out there to explain or justification, to put those justifications out there to that you would make any exceptions any other time to take a risk, and that gathering should and being with your family should not be at the bottom of your, like, something that you just feel like you're not going to do on that one day when all week you went to work, you went to the store, and you went to get food. I just, I don't understand. And I don't get me wrong. I'm family oriented. Now, my family is not one that have to be all on top of each other to know that we love each other and then we're there and we're just a phone call away. My family is not like that. When my family matters the most is when you have families that get together. You can be clipping, getting your toes and nails done and have a new color. Some families get together just because somebody got their nails painted. That's how I guess you would say, like, they just want to just always gather, always gather, always gather. Which I'm not saying that anything is wrong with that, but my family is not like that. Where my family kicks in at my immediate family, like my mom, my dad, my sister, wow, and my where our loyalty lies is when all the chips are down, when you don't have nobody else, they're there. Like, my mom and dad don't have to see me every day, and I live across the street from my mom and dad. I I don't have to go over there every day. But when it comes down to it, they're there. Versus you have family members that, like I said, get together just because somebody painted their toenails, but then you don't hear from them the rest of the week when you may be short on money and you don't, because you had to miss work because you were sick, to see if, not my grown behind, but my child, my daughter, like, well, I know Tanika's been sick. Um, did they have groceries? Did she need me to go to the store? Things like that. Things that family, family call important. Things that family, when you want to use that word, family that won't put you at risk, that will sacrifice, and that will be there just because they hadn't seen you all week. You pick up that phone and you talk to them, and they know something's going on with you. They're there. They're they're like, come come to the porch. I went to Walmart. They had this on sale. I bought some bread and sandwich meat. I bought some chips. You don't have to cook. I got some cans of soup out there, so you don't have to cook. Stuff like that, y'all, goes a long way. And that what I just explained there, that to me is what family is defined as. I don't have to sit in your face every holiday, and I shouldn't have to, in order for you to check on me throughout the week, or in order for me to check on you throughout the week. But I know that even if I haven't seen you in a month, if you know that I'm sick and you know that I can't get out, or if I know that you're sick and I know that you can't get out, I'm not thinking about, well, we were playing spades and we invited them over and they didn't. So I'm just, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. And if y'all comment on this, let me know if you think that this is being anal. Just let me know if you think this is being anal. I just feel like people's the family dynamics and how they define family, you would think that it would be so streamlined because family, you would think about through good times, through bad times, there when you need them, understanding, sacrificing, especially when it comes to something so serious as this coronavirus. Especially, you would think that they would be the ones that, like, you know what? I miss y'all so much. I'm tired of video chatting and all of this, but guys, we gotta do it this time so that when this thing is over, every chair at our table will have that person that typically sits there without ailment, without, oh my God. It makes me so emotional because I I just really just gotta be real. I just do not understand for the life of me how you would make an exception at such a critical time as this. Any other time, when it's not life, when it couldn't cost you your life. It could cost you your life, guys. And you can't tell me that you ate yesterday with your mask on. You did not eat with your mask on. You didn't. You didn't eat with your mask on. You did not eat with your mask on. I don't know, y'all. I was so bothered by the blatant disregard of human life. And I just can't believe that people are willing to put their mother, their father, that are up in age. I'm not talking like my age, mother, 40, 50, I'm talking 70, 80, grandmother. I cannot believe, and then I also can't believe that the grandmothers and grandfathers of the ones that's of age are allowing, like, my mom and dad are literally like, um, yeah, call and let us know what you need, what you want from over here. We got ham, turkey, and we'll fix your plate, and you can pick it up like out there on the porch. And we don't have a problem with that. Like, nobody had a problem with that. We understand because I want my parents here. So no, I'm not, because my girls came home from college and my oldest daughter has traveled. So I understand. And I'm not going to put my parents, I wouldn't even ask them or even call myself, fix my mouth to say, let's get up and go over there. And they are right across the street. I can literally maybe almost reach my hand out and be at my parents' mailbox. Like, I don't understand the sense of urgency that some people have put on family and having that gathering on yesterday. Y'all, that bothered me so bad. So bad. It really did. It really, really put some things into perspective. Like, I already knew and I understood, because, like I said, some families get together for just somebody can have some new lashes and it's a whole meeting. They having cake and ice cream to look at somebody's new lashes. Like, and I'm not knocking that. Like, that's what they do. But when it comes to life, when it could cost you life, where's that same energy? Where's that same energy? Where is that sense of urgency to save? The same sense of urgency that you go through to get together for the least of the things. Where's that same energy for preserving life? That's what I want to know. Where's that sense of urgency for preserving life? For wanting to see your family member next week. And I hate to sound angry or insensitive, but don't call me if you get coronavirus and you set up and gathered. Like, I don't want to hear. I hate to say it like this, but don't say they're calling the family. I'm not going. I'm not going because you made the conscious decision. You weren't at work. You weren't um going to the doctor. You weren't trying to get groceries. You weren't at the pharmacy picking up medicine. You made the conscious choice to congregate with people outside of your household that don't typically live there. And you took the risk knowingly. You walked into it wide open, knowing that you don't know who any of us have been around or been exposed to. And well, you know what? In this case, yes, you do. Yes, they did know. They knew. They knew. They knew. And they still made it a point. And you know what? It could be perfectly fine. Nothing could happen. And thank God if it doesn't. But if it does, was it worth it? Is it worth the time, the loss, the pain, the suffering that you will have if one family member loses their life? All because you want to try to keep a tradition instead of using your common sense and caring enough about people to understand and to want them to be as safe as possible. And as safe as possible, meaning at your own house with your own family members that you're with every single day. Every single day. That's what's important. That's what's important. So I just wanted to jump on, guys. I just needed to get that just out because I was just so taken aback. I was so bothered, and I don't understand. I don't understand. If anybody else, if you've experienced something like this, or if you understand, or if you disagree, talk to me in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, guys? Thanks for listening, and I'll see you on my next video.